To CV Live. Behind me is Doby and the 357 band. All right, I've been getting your name wrong, and you are Doby, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me about your band. How long have y'all been together?
We've been together since December of last year.
So not too long.
Not too long.
How'd y'all get together?
Just by trial and error, I guess.
Okay, and how did you come up with the name Doby and the 357? What's the 357?
Just something I picked out of the sky. Just nothing pertinent to anything. Just thought it was
Sounded cool?
kind of neat sounding, and just went with it.
All right, I looked y'all up on your Facebook page, and it's all about classic country, is that correct?
Yeah, 80s, 90s country, traditional Nashville dance music.
Yeah. You play a song and you know everyone's going to two-step to it. Is that correct?
Exactly.
All right, and what is this first song you're going to be playing for us?
It's a cover by George Strait called The Chair.
You can't go wrong with George Strait.
That's right.
You really can't. All right, well, if you want to check out Doby and the 357 band, you can call them at 650-8289. You can always find them on Facebook, or you can see them this Friday at Kimbo Saloon. Now, here's playing The Chair, Doby and the 357.
Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. You sit here, I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday night. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you about the life? Well, thank you, could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me, what I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I called your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Are they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like the song too. It reminds me of you. Hey, baby, do you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like to tell and tell you the truth. That wasn't my chair after all. No, I like to tell you the truth. That wasn't my chair after all.
Thank you very, very much, Doby Morgan,
Doby Morgan.
and the 357 band. Am I going to finally get it right by the end of the show?
You got it.
All right. And of course, you all play weddings, you play at different bars, so people can catch you at all sorts of places, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, if you want to check them out, you can see them this Friday at Kimbo Saloon. You can always find them at Facebook, or if you want to book them for your next event, you can call them at 650-8289. When we come back, you're going to hear more from these guys, and one of them will even be dressed up. Concho Valley Live will be right back. Our guest here at CV Live, of course, Spirit, the Halloween shop across from Sunset Mall this year, and of course Hoffman's Cake Cottage. You brought us some tasty and spooky treats for you to have at your next party, and of course Doby Morgan. Keep messing that up. Doby Morgan and the 357 band. Once again, if you want to get a hold of them or check them out, you can always find them on Facebook. You can check them out at Kimbo Saloon this Friday, October 14th, or call them at 650-8289. They do weddings, they play at your bar. They're everywhere, right?
You got it.
All right, and if you're wondering who this strange person is to the left of me, your name?
I'm David.
You're David.
I'm David.
And thanks to our Halloween, you just sort of fit in. You tend to dress up at most of these events.
Yeah,
so.
I dress up every night.
Now, why dress up?
just to add a little bit of fun to the gig.
Does it help people get out there and
It
dance?
helps people get out and dance, and it helps those that don't get out and dance sit there and have a good time all night.
All right, now what, because I don't know if you remember him, but he was there, I'm talking to this camera. Okay, he was the one that had just a cowboy hat, country shirt, and now what kind of character are you?
I am Disco Dave.
Disco Dave. All right, what's the next song with Disco Dave?
It's another cover by Merle Haggard called That's the Way Love Goes.
That's the way love goes. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Having us.
And here is That's the Way Love. That's the way love goes?
That's the way
That's the way love goes. Here you go.
I've been going over shoes over my left shoulder. I spent most all my life searching for that four-leaf clover. Yet you run away with me, chasing